Don't have to buy anything they make, do we? You have a drink every day too. The crew members, in order to overcome the earthly gravity, have been.
I wanna start some rumors with you. Yeah. Rumors. I wanna start some rumors with you.
Iba na ang buhay ngayon. Parang walang kasiguraduhan. Pero tuloy lang kahit nahihirapan. Hindi ka nag-iisa dahil may mapaghuhugutan ka ng lakas. May makakapitan anumang pagsubok ang dumaan.
Ayaw mo yan, sir.
May tuloy-tuloy na magmamalasakit.
We have AIA medicines.
Proprotekta at magbibigay pag-asa para tuloy-tuloy ang magandang bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang buhay. Tuloy-tuloy ang pagmamahal.
Magkapit-kapit Pinoy, magsama-sama. Kapit Pinoy, walang hindi makakaya. Haharapin, magkakapit kamay.
gentle do. Don't give up and don't give in, and don't forget where you have been.
You may struggle through it all, they can never see you fall. They always say you're standing, so your strength is in your soul.
You had to risk it all and find a way. No need to waste another day.
To see you shine when it's your time. Keep your spirit soaring high. Make it happen, make it shine. Leave your worries all behind. Take the spotlight, see the sun shines forever. Be the change for every day. Take the chances, come what may. Don't give up, 'cause we can make it together.
Take the spotlight, see the sun shines forever. Don't give up, 'cause we can make it together.
No matter how long it will take, just make it last another day. Don't you ever let it take a step behind.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. You're just reinventing yourself. It's hard as it may seem. You're dreaming a new dream.
Make it happen, make it shine. Leave your worries all behind. Take the spotlight, see the sun shines forever. Be the change for every day. Take the chances, come what may. Don't give up, 'cause we can make it together. Make it happen, make it shine. Leave your worries all behind. Take the spotlight, see the sun shines forever. Be the change for every day. Take the chances, come what may. Don't give up, 'cause we can make it together.
Good evening, everyone. This is Ela Hidalgo of COVID Warriors Corner here in Let's Talk with Ela Hidalgo. Ayan, I've got a new time slot. Not really a new time slot today lang, guys, because I wasn't really feeling well. So sabi ko, sige, gawin ko na lang ng evening. And before anything else, guys, I would like to give you a song, which is the song that we sang last Saturday during our show, our second anniversary at Clayton Hotel. So I would like to share this song, guys, and I hope you will like it.
Search helps us understand each other.
We were like strangers this morning.
Yeah.
And now we're like best friends.
So I hope you will like this, guys. And I would like to say thank you to everyone who attended our second year anniversary. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through it playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity. You won't bring me down. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says it's so. Some things I cannot change, but then try, I'll never know. Too long I've been up, used to love, I guess I've lost. Well, if it's love, it's not much to hide. 'Cause absolute defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity.
won't bring me down. I defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, defying gravity. I think I'm defying gravity. You won't bring me down.
Yes. No one can bring us down, guys. And of course, this evening, we have a guest. I don't know if the other one can join us. But before anything else, I would like to say thank you so much sa lahat po na nag-attend last Saturday, the 2nd of April, sa Clayton Crown Hotel as we celebrated our second year anniversary of the COVID Warriors Corner. And of course, sa lahat po ng mga organizations, hindi ko na po kayo isa-isahin, you know who you are. Maraming salamat sa support to all our performers. And of course, to our admins, Rodel Saicon, Randy Silverio, aka Joker Diva. We have Chef Michaela Atay, and of course, Catherine Alberto. So thank you. It was a success. And to our major sponsors who gave away 2 nights and 3 days stay in a luxury hotel outside Manila. And sa door tickets namin, may nanalo din ng 1 night stay sa hotel in Manila. So that is courtesy of Ali Haj of AA World Travels and Tours. And of course, thank you so much sa Resorts World, Belmont Hotel, Savoy Hotel, La Carmela de Boracay, Sheraton Hotel, Holiday Inn, and ayan, thank you so much. And of course, guys, ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon, and of course, may guest po tayo, isang nurse. She's actually traveling right now, and I'm so grateful that she can join us while traveling. And she is a nurse. And of course, she was born in General Santos City and grew up in a beautiful island of Loreto. So naging inspiration niya ang mom niya at a young age. Naging independent siya, and I mean, I think we all experienced bullying in our younger lives, and she did as well. But it made her this bullying made her a stronger person, and it took I mean, she took it as a challenge. Those hardships made her stronger and finished her degree in Bachelor of Science in Nursing and became a qualified nurse and moved here in UK. So, guys, let's all welcome on the stream. She's actually traveling. Let's all welcome Venus Cole. Ayan. Please. Thank you for joining me here. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Ayan, mahina ating signal niya. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh, I'm here now. So there.
Hi,
I
can you hear
am.
me right now?
Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yes. Would you like to greet whoever is watching right now? Would you like to greet anyone?
Oh, hi to everyone who's watching right now. Hope you have a good night with this chilly weather.
I know, yes,
Don't.
it's still very
Sorry,
cold.
because my husband is like distracting me. No, they're here in UK.
Ayan. I mean, yeah, we just have like a chit chat. Like you said, you're a nurse in the Philippines, and you're a qualified nurse here in UK as well. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
So how was
Yes.
it during you know I mean, we're still, I don't know if we're still in pandemic, but how was the life being a nurse when this crisis came up because of the COVID virus.
Um, in the beginning, it was really hard. Along the way, we started to adapt and just carry on. And but there's also, it's very normal that we feel uncertain because we don't know if we will catch it or we can pass it to our loved ones. But yeah, we survived. Now we're still okay.
Yeah, I
But
know
it's
we need.
hard though because yeah, well, I was working that time in like it's like a care home, like supporting people like these patients with mental disabilities,
Mm-hmm.
but um, yeah, it's really difficult because we don't have proper PPE that place, and we don't know if we will catch it or what. Because it's not the same as in the hospital that you're fully protected. But
Um,
yeah, we just follow all the government
mm-hmm.
guidelines, and everyone's are okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Even in the hospital, like when it started, it's not really that much PPE. Lately lang talaga na naging kompleto na. But I mean, thank God that we survived the COVID. And right now, I think it's not really hindi na natin gaano pinag-uusapan ng COVID, right? But hopefully we're still gonna continue to protect ourselves by of course doing the protective measures nga like distancing and masks and things like that. And I would like to ask like you grew up you said you were born in General Santos. So how was the life when you were younger?
It was difficult because I am a product of a broken family. So you want your mom, you want your dad with you, but they're because they're not together. You just have to accept that they go separate ways, and I accepted that a lot because I understand the reason of my mom why she left. And
Mhm.
yeah, it's not really easy growing up without your parents.
Yeah, but I mean, it made you a stronger person as what you've said, right? I mean, that's the most
Yes,
important thing.
yeah,
Yeah, you've learned out of it.
yeah, especially
Yeah.
financially as well, because I was with my dad when he was when my mom left. And
Mhm.
we I have to work at the early age just to survive, for us to
Yeah.
have some rice on the table. And like, I think I was just only 13 years old that time, and I have to work in a farm just to earn some little money,
Mm.
like 50 peso that time. And when you go to school, they will bully you because of your uniform, and your shoes is very old already, and you don't have a proper bag. I just have the plastic bag for rice in the
Yeah.
Philippines. That's my bag. I don't have a proper one. And it's so I struggled when I was a teenager. And but I still remember that I don't really moan about it. I just carry
Yeah.
on. I just think like, oh, maybe this is just temporary, because I was thinking, oh, my mom will come back and we will be okay again. And but it didn't happen. That I think that's just also a part of me that made me stronger for who I
Yeah.
am right now.
Mhm. So until then, like you haven't seen your mom since she left, or
Um, no, I found her when I was like 21 years old. So because I was looking for her since she left, because we never heard anything from her.
Mhm.
Because she can't write, she can't read. So I was really looking for her. And then I think one of her friend there wrote a message to us, like through mail before. And I remember the address. So I was like, okay, I will try to find her, that address. I don't know if she's still there, but when we get there, she's there. And yeah, she didn't even recognize me. I don't know why, because I was already 13 years old when she
Mm.
left. And it was really heartbreaking when she didn't recognize me at first.
Oh dear. Yeah, but but I knew like you've got the forgiveness in your heart as well, like forgiving her of what she did, 'di ba? Yun naman yung most
Yes.
important thing eh, oo.
Yeah, I do understand the reason of my mom why she left. And I don't even have that um like you think, you blame her because why she didn't come back, or why she didn't even write a message to us, which I do understand her totally. And then I'm just happy because I found her. I think that's just the
Mm-hmm.
most important. I don't look back the
It's true.
past because I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't change it.
Yeah. But anything anyway, before we continue, we would like to shout out kasi we're actually being seen not only in Facebook but also in YouTube. And we are also live in session. So ayan, sa session, and then of course we have like shout out to Big Sexy and Nurse Diva. Ayan, Nurse Diva is a nurse here in UK as well. Ayan. So sa
Oh,
tatlong platform
hello.
tayo nakalabas, Facebook, YouTube, and of course the session live. Ayan. So,
Uh,
with the whole story of your life, ano yung tatlong lessons that you've learned out of it?
First is do not do not blame yourself for everything. Let's say you made a mistakes, just learn from it. Second is do not hold grudge in your heart. Well, we're just human, we have that, but
Mm,
I
that's
think
true.
just learn to forgive the people who hurt you. Third is move forward and go for the best, like, because we can change the past. That's one thing. We can change the future of what's gonna happen. So let's say if you failed something in life, then make it as your inspiration to be better in the future. And that's what I always thought to myself, for me to achieve what I want to achieve, because I never thought that I can be a nurse, because
Mhm.
I don't have my mom and dad with me. I don't have my sister because she's married and she have her own family, and I don't know if it's possible. But if you really want something and you just work hard on it, then you will achieve it. It will be possible.
That's true. Sabi nga nila nothing is impossible, 'di ba? As long as you want to do it, you can achieve what you wanted in life, ayun. So, meron ako dito mga series of questions. Is actually I call it like off the wall
Mhm.
questions. Ayan. At ako naman tayo sa mga drama na dramang usapan. Ayan. Mga simple questions lang tayo just to get to know you better, know you as well. And it's just an off the wall question or whimsical question. So,
Sige.
if you could live if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and
Okay.
why? Nakuha mo yung, did you get my question?
uh
Hello?
yes,
Ayan,
yes.
ayan, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
um I think I still want here in UK. I know the weather is quite, like
Unpredictable.
it changes, yeah, quickly. But because this place is very organized. Let's say you want to get your documents, when, and like it's very specific here.
Mm,
And yeah, I still choose UK.
yes, I mean, yeah, that and then, of course, the second question is if you could have a coffee with any historical figure, who would you choose? And what will you tell that person?
So what's the question? I didn't get it.
If you could
Ah,
have a
okay.
coffee with any historical person or figure,
Ah,
who would
okay.
you choose and what will you tell him or her?
I will choose Vladimir Putin.
Yeah. What were you gonna tell?
Vladimir Putin.
What you gonna tell Vladimir Putin?
Well, he's making a history
Is
now.
yeah, I mean,
Um.
yeah, he's gonna make a he's in the history now.
Oh yeah. I don't know, but I really wanted to sit down with this man, and I will tell him to stop this war, because no one's gonna win this, and all these children's and women's innocent people are the ones affected.
Mm,
And I hope he will listen, and he will also put himself to those people who are affected right now, because it's so hard to see those families. They're burying their loved ones in, at the backyard, and they couldn't even afford
I
to
know.
have proper meal. And these things, I want to tell him to stop it. I wish he will, but I don't know. I don't know what his purpose, and I want to ask him what is his purpose for all of this.
Yeah. Also, we have on the same thing because like I was also thinking, what's the purpose of him attacking Ukraine, right? Because we don't know.
Yes,
So
and
hopefully, I mean, we're just going to continue to pray for it that he will soon realize, diba, that he will stop the war against Ukraine because it doesn't only affect the Ukraine but it affects the whole world as well. Yes. So
exactly. And
you're home now. so
yes,
so so my third question is, what was your favorite trip you've ever taken?
favorite. Sorry.
What was your favorite trip that you've ever taken?
Um,
Any
I think
vacation favorite, holiday vacation or trip?
uh yeah, the holiday. When I went to Philippines, that was the best. It was January, and then I spent 6 weeks there, so I feel more
Wow.
relaxed.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, I had all the things that I want to do. Like I had my plastic surgery there.
Really? It's cheaper
Yeah, I
than
just had my
here.
nose done, my breast done. So yeah, I'm very very open about
Open.
it. I don't hide things like that because it's obvious naman. So it's
Mm-mm.
fine.
At least you're showing yourself that you're a true person, that you're a real person. You've got nothing to hide, right?
Yes, yes, it's fine
Mm-mm.
if they will accept. Thank you. If they will not, then they have their own reasons. So it's fine.
Yeah, and it's your choice as well. Like, bakit sila makikialam sa choice mo?
Yeah,
Yeah, 'di ba?
yeah,
And yeah, I
yeah.
know I know the Philippines also my one of my favorites of my trips. I mean we all love going to the Philippines and hopefully we'll be going back there. So when was the last time you went to the Philippines?
It was just this year,
Ah,
January, and
wow.
then I went home March 15.
Mm-mm. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
so
great. I
not
think I've
long
seen
ago.
your photos. Yeah, I think I've seen your photos with your family. Yeah. So my
Yeah.
fourth question is, if you won 10 million pounds tomorrow, what would you spend it on?
Oh wow. I will spend it on helping other people, especially those children who are neglected. Um, those people are affected as well with this war, and
Mm,
um, yeah, and in the Philippines as well, because a lot of people there, they don't even have proper shelter, proper house. I mean, home. I'm sorry, proper clothes, proper everything. It's just it's quite different than here because in UK we have a good governance here. Back home
yeah.
we it's improving. However, there's still people like this. They just on the street and like homeless. So I want to spend it to those people who really in need.
That's great. 10 million is a lot, 'di ba?
I
you,
yeah.
you can help like a lot of people, not only in the Philippines but anywhere in the world, like who needs
Yes,
help.
exactly.
Yeah. And if you have to write a book tomorrow, what would you write about?
I would write about my life story, and because it's I think it's they even said it's like maalaala mo kaya because since I was little I struggle, and I like I just keep myself composed and be
Mhm.
positive. There are times that I feel down, but I just want to share about my life to also inspired other women out there that they been through so much as well, and they think that, oh, this is the end of my life. Well, it's not, because when you are so down, the only thing is you go up. So
Yeah,
that's why I want to write about my life
your
story.
life. And what would be the title?
It would be a strong woman.
Yeah, Yes, that's great. Yeah. Abangan natin yan. Ay, iba yung boses ko. Dali lang. Ayan, may napindot. So, ayun naman. So, how do you describe yourself?
I am a resilient person. Every time I have problems, I I divert myself first, and then I
Mm,
have to just look for other things that will make me more motivated to do something that, oh, it's just a problem that, and I will just go back to that when I have solutions. So that's me. I will not put myself into a place that, um oh, I just want to lay down. I don't want to do anything, just keep going. And that's why I can tell that I am a resilient person.
and of what do people misunderstood about you the most?
um I think it's how my facial expression as well. Sometimes they said it's quite intimidating. They think that I am not approachable, and well, when they know me, it's quite opposite. Really opposite.
Yeah, we're the same. Sabi nila I'm snobbish, ano pa ba, masungit, maldita. But they need to get to know me better before, 'di ba sabi
Yes.
nga nila bawal judgmental.
True.
Ayun,
That's
oo.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Minsan sa face lang kasi nila makikita is, oh, maldita yan, oh, ano yan. Pero
Mm,
pag pag na kilala ka na niya, they will say, oh, okay, I was wrong.
yeah, that's true, yeah. And lastly, is if you could be remembered for one thing, what would it be?
I think I'd rather be, um how to say this, a good example, let's say. It's hard, guys. Let me think just a second. Nakikinig yung husband ko.
Tagalogin mo na lang. maybe your husband wants to be interviewed as well.
Super lamig kasi ng bahay kasi. I think I want to be remembered as I already said a strong woman, but
Woman, yeah.
someone that that they will admire me for doing good charities like that, or saving other women out there who gone through mental problems. That's why I always talk about the mental health awareness, because I realize when I don't have anything before, I don't even moan like, oh, I've been through like this, because I don't also see social media before. We don't have that, so you can't compare your life. And it's now that I have things that I never had before. Sometimes I also like, oh, why these people have this and I don't, but I just want to be like, just be content, of what you have, and appreciate always of the things that you have right now, the people that surrounds you, those people who supported you and love you. Always appreciate them, and also check on them, because all this wealth we have in this world is just here. And whatever, that's what I also watched this Miss Universe before. She was asked about if she wants to be remembered like that, what she wants to be remembered. And she's like, whatever you wear, how much expensive you're wearing right now, what kind of perfume or expensive stuff you have, well, that person will not remember that, but how you treat them, they will remember you. And that's what,
Yeah.
it's good. Like, treat them with respect, and they will treat you back with respect, and they will remember that even the simple things about you. And yeah.
Yeah, that's a good word. Good word that you've said. And do you have any other plans or do you want to promote anything or your advocacies? You mentioned about charity, right? Maybe you could ask people
Yes.
to help you out with your charity.
Yes, I would like you to invite on 30th of July to if they can come to Lancaster Theater for the final sorry how to say this because he's listening uh for our final, well that's the day for
Final walk.
pageantry. That's okay. And I would like to invite all of them, and for those who also want to buy a ticket, if it's only £1, and you will win as well. There's first prize, second prize, and third prize, and so on. That will goes to charities, whoever those candidates support their charities. And my charity is about the mental health awareness, and I am that's one thing that I really choose, because no matter how much you've reached in life, you achieve, but if your mental health is not really healthy, then it seems like it's not really worth it, because you should be also okay inside, not just outside. So mental health awareness, I am so passionate about it,
Yeah,
and
thank
hopefully they will support that as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you so much for the time. I know like I've canceled the first one
It's
and at
fine. It's
least natuloy tayo kahit na papaano. But I don't know the other guest if she's still logging in or not. But anyway, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and I do hope to meet you in the future in person and good luck to all your
oh,
endeavors and your advocacies
yeah.
in life.
Thank you so much as well. It's my pleasure to be part of your live today, and I've also, this is very helpful to me to gain more confidence
That's
and
true, yeah.
to be more open, because I always think, oh, if I say this and that, like I have to be careful with my with
Oh, yeah.
and I will explain everything, so I know he will understand, because this is for a good cause. It's not
Yeah.
for myself.
And
And
kailangan niya malaman
you're
para
so nice
mapanood ka.
talaga, so thank you. You're so understanding so much. Oh my god, I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, thank you then. Thank you
Hopefully
for
you're
your
okay now.
time. I'm not really okay, but hopefully, hopefully soon. Hopefully by tomorrow, ganun eh.
Oh,
Yeah,
you have to take
but
some rest as well.
I know, but we have this minsan nga sa buhay natin, 'di ba? We nararanasan natin yung mga iba't ibang mga hindi naman problema, but like maybe challenges or but then
Yeah.
we just need to face it and of course
Yes.
and hopefully, through prayers everything will be okay.
Yeah,
Ayan, oo.
exactly.
Yeah. And maraming salamat, Venus. And it was lovely talking to you and meeting you as well. And good luck. Good
Thank
luck sa'yo.
you.
Yeah,
Apologize for
no worries.
I almost not make it.
But you've done it. Like, I really appreciate the effort that you've done today. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
God
so much.
bless. Yeah, you take
And
care. God
you too,
bless.
you too, get well soon.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And
Bye.
hopefully we'll meet you as well.
Yeah, hopefully, yes. Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
And guys, I don't know if the other guests will be coming over, but then to sa lahat po ng mga hindi nakapanood ng second year anniversary namin last Saturday, this is just a highlight or glimpse of it. And thank you so much to Marco Pajo for doing a hybrid live event, which is the first in the Filipino community here in UK, and of course to Russ Monasilio and Mervic Monasilio for the sounds and light. So Without them, guys, our show last Saturday wouldn't be successful. And sa lahat po ng tumulong, donations and sponsors, maraming salamat. So please do watch the highlights of the second anniversary of the COVID Warriors Corner held at Clayton Crown Hotel.
Where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Rivers belong where they can run from war. Rivers belong where they can fly.
Change your mind at the first in line, and I'm still free. The chance on me, believe me and let me know it'll be alright.
Yeah. You wanna leave this there, afraid of the nerve, I think you know. Such a deal. If I had a little money in a rich man's world, there's your diva. So when you hear me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS,
SOS. Super, super, lights are gonna find me, shining like the sun. Smiling, having fun, feeling like number one. Feeling man after midnight, want somebody help me chase the shadows away. Give me your man after midnight. Take me to the darkness, to the black of the day. Oh, knowing me, knowing you is the best I can do.
Ang bilis ng panahon eh.
Ang bilis. That was the longest. Parang tinalo pa natin ng X Factor, di ba?
Oo, kasi ang dami nag-join. At gusto pa nila pag-extension, kaya...
Nagsimula kami sa 70 contestants.
Oo, tapos ay gusto pa mga humabol.
Have, of course, number 366 to 370, we have Gloria Orchaga. Gloria Orchaga, you've won a CWC mug from the Zumba. Yan, Zumba ladies. Thank you so much, you've won a mug. So, ang nanalo is Ray. Ray, you've won a weekend buffet. Ray,
Get your premier
Cocos
prize
Lounge.
here.
bring your friends in Cocos Lounge for a weekend buffet.
So please contact Jojo of Cocos Lounge. Congratulations, Kuya Ray. Yeah. O, picture daw.
Wow naman!
Congratulations, Maita!
Congratulations. At while she's here, we would like also to acknowledge you for being one of our solid sponsors since 2020.
Wow,
Ayan.
ayan.
Maraming salamat to DJ News. Of
Thank you
course,
very much, DJ
by
News.
Maita. Thank you so
Maita
much for your
Martin.
continuous support for the COVID Warriors Corner.
Yes, of course. Nandiyan din si Rachel Alejandro.
We have Beverly Salviejo,
Beverly Berhel.
Lovely Rivero,
Jeffrey Hidalgo.
and of course, Mr. Vinny Saturno. And of course, yung mga nauna pa, di ba?
Oo, ang dami
maraming
nila.
salamat.
So,
Nag-guess po
maraming
namin lahat sila since 2020.
Oo, yung iba hindi na nagbigay ng mga video greetings, pero
Busy na kasi open na yung
oo, yung
entertainment
lockdown,
business.
di ba?
Nag-ease out na yun.
Akin kahit sandali, pag-ibig mo sana'y maramdaman man lang. May yakap ako at mahagkan kahit di mo mahal.
COVID Warriors Corner Male Star of the Night 2022 ay none other than
Mr. Neil Medina.
Mr. Neil Medina. Congratulations! Wala namang kakabog dito.
Si Kuya Neil, laging fashionista yan
Oo
eh.
nga.
Di ba? And si Kuya Neil is a fashion designer actually.
Congratulations! Sabayang nakapula. Ngayon, mag-u-Uber ka ngayon. Sayang ang outfit mo at may daldal kang air fryer. Ikaw ang Miss Air Fryer of the Night. Ayan.
We can't be there tonight, but we're so honored to perform for all of you. It's so great to be here. Brilliant congratulations to the CWC. You deserve all of this, all of the recognition, all of the friends and live streams. You are our extended family through London and the Philippines. So thank you so much to the COVID Warriors Corner for everything. Hello to everybody who is currently watching. Thank you so much, everyone, and hope you're having a wonderful night.
So how was the experience, of course, of joining the singing sensation? It was like 6 months. Is it 6 months or 7 months? And it was your first time to join, right? Ng COVID Warriors Corner.
Ayan, congratulations yan sa DM ng Mr. Russ Monasilio. Dito po kayo sa gitna.
Tawag nga sa ni Jeffrey ng halimaw.
Oo, talagang
halimaw
bakulawan.
sa pagkanta. O, di ba? Ayan, of course, Mr. Mervin. Ayan.
Ang ating international.
We are so lucky talaga sa mga friends, di ba? We're so blessed.
Streaming. Yamasan yan. Correspondence sa ating atak, si Mr. Marco.
For my longing to live, I wish I could live and not longing to live. I wish I could do all the things that I can do, and though I may be older to something new, well, I wish I could be like the bird in the sky. Oh, sweet it would be if I found I could fly. When someone should do the singer, playing in a rock and roll band, I never had no problem, burning down the one I said, everything around me, lying down. Come on, everyone! Like I do understand this, I thought that when the dawning of my life, should I be so foolish I could hide? To know and not see me on night. And so we keep on fighting, baby. When losing every step on the way.
No birds they fly over Paraiso. No space allows them to endure this purpose easier. The grass is never red, and there I can see a single bird. What a joy! I try to rise in words and fear. A simple song to be heard by the rest of the world. And if empty comes wrong, what a joy! I never find to think someone else's voice and live it feel like the rest of the voice. Paraiso.
Help me make this land.
Paraiso.
take me by the hand. Of course, we're all praying for the world peace and sa lahat ng mga nangyayari ngayon sa ating mundo.
Let's keep praying for peace.
And against the wrong, I have what a joy. I never fight someone else's voice and live it feel right the rain. Make the world understand that if I could see and sing, what a joy is not about killing good is meant. So true and love and respect from the rain. Of the world. Malungkot at kaligayahan, tunay na kaibigan, kasamang maasahan. Salamat at tayo'y may pinagsamahan. Salamat at tunay kong kaibigan. Thank you so much, President. May oras mo sa samahan. Salamat. Tunay kong kaibigan. Salamat. Tayo'y pinasamahan. Salamat. Tunay kong kaibigan.
Salamat everyone!
Thank you, everyone!
And mabuhay! Frontliners!
Thank you,
Congratulations to
everyone!
everybody!
Maraming salamat po!
Thank you very much! Let's disco!
It's time for disco now!
Party time!
All right, guys, I'm supposed to be finishing, but because I only have 1 hour. But anyway, guys, I would like to say shout out sa ating mga nanood sa session. Of course, we have Tandy K, Real Gino, and Nars Diva. Ayan. So thank you so much sa lahat po ng mga nanood ng second anniversary namin. So that was the highlights of our show last Saturday at Clayton Crown Hotel. And ayan, extend tayo kasi humabol yung isang bisita natin, isang guest natin. We were supposed to be like, I don't know, like, parang sa ibang bansa ata siya. Na-joke lang. Kasi yung oras. Ayan, napindot ko tuloy. Ayan. So, ladies and gentlemen, guys, I would like to introduce to you, she's an entrepreneur. She owns 2 companies. And of course, she's dealing with property investment for international clients who achieve their dream of properties. She's also one of the representative of Asia CEO community in the UK for real estate. And she is to help individual investors or homeowners and of course, she's one of the candidates of the Philippine EuroAsia. She's passionate to help young generations in the Philippines to create better understanding of value of educations. In addition to that, she's also going to help young children who are in need of malnutrition. And of course, as an entrepreneur, that to be the best that she said, like as an entrepreneur, that to be the best that I can with that gift that she have. Ayan. So ladies and gentlemen, guys, ayan, sige, habol natin. We have Valentyna, Norris.
Hello po, sorry.
Ano ba, 1 hour head ba ako? Hindi,
Oh,
joke
naku
lang.
naman. 2 hours na, di ba? Kwentuhan tayo.
Yeah, I'm actually like supposed to be saying my goodbye after that highlights the video.
I promise I'm gonna be very entertaining. So,
Ayan. First and foremost, yun nga, sabi mo nga, di ba, nag-dinner ka, buti ka pa nag-dinner na. Hindi,
opo,
joke
kasi
lang.
kagaling ko lang po ng committee po sa football sa London po. So,
But where are you based here in UK?
I base in Yorkshire, but at the moment I'm in London. So I was here since Friday. So
are you
I mean-
are you in a hotel or?
yes, I'm in hotel right now.
Wow, bongga.
I'm going home tomorrow, so I'm here since Friday. So tomorrow I'll be back in Yorkshire by train.
Oh, I see. Wow, that's good. Teka, parang sumisingit pa yung video ko. Ayan. Anyway, ayan. Will you tell us about yourself? Like you said, you're an entrepreneur. So, can you tell us about yourself being an entrepreneur businesswoman?
I describe it myself as an entrepreneur because it just related to my experience and how I get here as an entrepreneur, as an example for other Filipinos as well, that I want to share it with them because as an entrepreneur, you have to have the right mind, the right discipline, and the right attitude to become an entrepreneur. And I play that a lot for the last years since I came to the UK because I want to become an independent business owners in the UK, not working with companies that helping them to become rich rather than helping my missions and my building legacy for my family. So
wow. So you really own a property development business.
Yes, so we have a lot of properties in the UK. I have a few apartments in West London, which is self-catering for corporates from America, from Europe, who's coming to spend a month in London to have meeting. Because the reason we call them corporates is if this, say, director who's going to spend a month in a hotel, they're very, very expensive, plus food. If they rent a self-catering accommodations, what happens is they can cook their own food because they have their own kitchen, and they have maybe 2 bedroom and renting it for a month. They have the whole spaces themselves. So for them, it's flexible rather than staying in a hotel sometimes, because it's 30% difference between renting a long-term in a hotel than self-catering accommodation, like Airbnb, right? Or booking that. Yeah.
Wow. So what is the biggest challenge you're facing in your business or your role in your business?
Well, the one thing that I face, massive challenge that I encountered is pandemic, because it's a self-catering accommodations and a lot of our client is from abroad, so it stopped overnight when we had the lockdown, and everything is making a lot of money every month and now back to zero. So that's the challenges that I encountered, and it did took me a lot, because the one thing that I had not forget on that as an entrepreneur is I didn't give up.
That's the best thing, like just keep moving, right? Like no matter what challenges that we have on our way, don't give up, sabi nga. Oo. And in your opinion, what is the most important personality trait or strength someone would need to work in your industry, in your type of business that you have right now?
They need to have a knowledge first. They need to understand regarding the legality of real estate and how they can invest their money to a real estate to create more money rather than buying a house and that's all they know. Like anything else, when you're creating a business or you invest to somebody business, you need to understand the numbers. It's all about the numbers game. because it's called investment. You want to make money, not to put your money in that doing nothing, like banks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
0.5%, that's nothing for us. That's worrying. So that's why it started. It's so yeah.
So when you came to UK, you started working in properties or not yet?
No, I was part of the diplomatic in the UK. So
I see. Yeah.
and I only know about real estate, my experience through my husband, because he buy a lot of properties in London, and I've learned what he's doing. I asked a lot of questions with him. How did you do that? But having said that, my other business obviously is also selling properties now for private clients. For example, if you got a house right now, Valentina, can you sell it to private investors? Because I don't charge you selling your house to me. While if you sell your property to state agent, they charge you 1%, right? We don't, because my client, I'm sitting on the middle, so I'm the middle woman. I charge my client who's buying it because they ask me to do the job to be able to find the right property for them. So that's the difference. And so yeah, I started with my husband business. We're buying properties at the time, but not business, for personal point of view. So we don't have knowledge at the time. We have properties, but we don't know how to capitalize our earning into the rental income for each these properties. We're actually losing money rather than earning at the time because we didn't know how it works. So
yeah. And at the moment you've learned enough already to run your business.
no, it's actually so I've learned a little bit of that, and going back to my previous job in the Philippines, I actually have a skills about selling, so negotiations. So I study, actually I'm good at dealing with people. I'm good of talking to people and doing a lot of networking. And but having said that, I didn't just learn from online. I have mentor every year. I buy courses every year. So every year I enroll different courses to refresh my knowledge and keep improving what my mistake I've learned that I did last year. So it's about consistency as well, because you already learned, you think that's it. I know everything. No, you have to.
As what they said, like life is a continuous learning process, right? Every day is a learning process for us.
Indeed, yes. Yeah.
And you mentioned about having mentors. So who has been the most important professional mentor that you had?
Oh my God, it's a good question. So it's Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is the one who's taught me everything about algorithm, subconscious brain. And I had to do that first, discipline myself first to be able to connect with other people. Because if I can't discipline myself, people can't really trust you, or it's not, I keep saying to other people, it starts from you first, because nobody will treat you well if you don't know how to treat yourself first, look after yourself or something like that. But you have to believe in you first to people to believe you.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, if ever like you meet someone that who's trying to have a career the same as yours, what is one piece of advice that you could give to that someone?
The big advice that I would give them, if they want to, tag themselves as, or call them as an entrepreneur, I play about confidence and discipline. Because even though I discipline from eating, from getting healthy, because if I don't
wish
have
I
a
can
good
also
health,
discipline myself in eating.
the thing is, it's all about our habits as well. We had to break that habits. We had to come out to our comfort zone to be able, because we build when we grow up everything our parents say, no, don't do this, don't do that. Our head imprinted that, but you don't realize that we actually have so much more in our brain to what capable we can do. And I did that here in the UK. I break a lot of boundaries, I take a lot of risk, and it's worth it. We have to take risks to be able to achieve what we want to achieve, for long term, for our family and for our children.
So how long have you been here in UK?
To 17, no, not 17 years, coming to 17 years now.
It's long
Long time.
So you came
Yeah.
here through your husband, or you met your husband here?
I met him in the UK.
Mm.
I was working in the UK already when I met him. So
Wow. At least you've met your special someone. I thought you're gonna tell, when I asked you about your about mentor, I thought you're gonna tell me like my husband.
oh well, actually, he's one of behind it as well. That's true. No, so I'm so sorry. Yeah, he's one of my mentor as well. No, you absolutely are right. He's because we got age gap as well. I don't try saying to in front of other, even though we're alive now. My husband is older than me, and I've learned a lot, so much from her and from him, because he's already been there, and I'm going through that. And we need to listen sometimes. Sometimes, of course, there's a relationship like,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. And let's talk about this this thing that you're joining a beauty pageant. Is it your first time to join a pageant?
Yes, very first time. Never been to pageant before,
Mm-hmm.
and I never really wear long heels.
So
I'm
what
learning.
makes you decide to join this pageant, Mrs. EuroAsia?
There's two things. One is everyone said you had so much confidence. I still building my confidence. I want to be able to stand on a stage, that be proud, being me as a person, and and just see how my capability of standing a lot of people in front of other people. The reason for that is I want to become a spokesperson in the Philippines, and I am in the middle of arranging a big events in Manila, along with other business in Miami and Toronto, to stand in a lot of people talking about accountability, mindset, and how to about money, talking about money and business, because in our school, anywhere in the UK or in the Philippines or any school in the world, they don't teach you really about money, especially in the Philippines.
Yeah.
We love earning money, but we don't know how to retain our money there to be able to support our family there, rather than chucking us to this country. And it's fine, but we need to become independent as a
Yeah, I mean the generations right now they're so lucky because we've got this financial education, 'di ba? Sa Philippines they didn't have it before. That's why
yeah
sa atin, 'di ba, parang sa Philippines, like they don't really tell us to do business. They just our parents will tell us, "Oh, study, be a nurse, be a doctor, be an engineer," but they won't tell us to be a business woman or a
yeah
businessman because they think like, we won't have anything out of any business, right?
Kasi ang ano nila, kasi pag ganun ang advice nila, kasi sabi nila, ang feeling nila safe na sila, but
Mm.
short term, but then long term is not. And so yun ang mali. Kasi ako din po yun ang problema po sa Isabela where I was born. My mom couldn't afford to buy books. She couldn't even afford to finish my education. And so certainly there's a massive gap between our education in the Philippines. Not just people want to get educated, but I think resources as well.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. But at least nowadays, like everything has improved, because of the social media as well. Like there's a big influence of the social media and what we read on it. Like lahat na minsan nasa Google na lahat, nasa YouTube na, di ba?
That's right. Yeah, we have the
Yeah,
Google now, but again, there's still a lot of countries or provinces that this doesn't have
that's
that.
true.
They
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
computer, they don't have phone.
Mhm.
So it's that's one of the things that we are campaigning in. The second that why I joined Philippine EuroAsia, it's my advocacy. I want to be to become present about my charities back in the Philippines. I know that Philippine EuroAsia is not a charity platform, but it's part of our missions to as a beauty pageant. It's to promote our as well our advocacy. So yeah, my advocacy is about malnutrition, feeding children, providing books and resources like computers, and building an open school for them for free once a week or once a month teacher there, that people can't have it, you know. So
Yeah. I mean, before we continue, shout out mo tayo kay Lady Mercury and of course Rudy Librojo. And we have Panda 48215 because we're actually live in session live as well. So, live
okay.
tayo sa Facebook, session live, and sa YouTube channel.
Oh
Ayan.
gosh. Okay.
Ayan. So, like, because I think this is the second season of the Mrs. EuroAsia. The first one was last year or like, yeah. So,
Yes.
what do you think is your edge among the other candidates?
My weakness or
Your edge, like yung ano yung advantage, what advantage do you
ah,
have over the other candidates?
my advantage, well, all the candidates actually, they're all beautiful and powerful people. I believe that I had more advantage of, as I use a lot of my entrepreneur because I play a lot from wealth, from my from discipline and all that sorts of things. That some of them doesn't have that. You know, I have the confidence to be able to talk about business, to talk about being open as well to most of the Filipinos, that some of obviously they scared about saying things as well at the same time. When we're all human, you know, when you be open with the people and ask people, um I don't know, had so much confidence of me in terms of compared to the others. I mean, I'm not talkative. Well, if you say that. And you know, all of them, it's hard actually because I don't like judging the rest of the country because they are
Yeah.
all I met all of them, almost all of them, and we all have a different skills and different beauty. And if you saying that why I want to win the beauty, the Philippine
The title,
EuroAsia,
yeah.
what can I give on that after that? Well, I'm not competing within my co-candidate, is actually more for as a example and for other people as a woman in the Philippines. That's my big thing that I want to do there. Hopefully end of this year I will be in the Philippines to talk to a lot of women as well at the same time.
I mean, you have like a great vision, like as what you've said, you've got a great advocacies as well. So we all, I mean, I hope that everything will be okay and wish you good luck. And mapunta naman tayo sa I'm gonna ask you like some off the wall questions. Yan,
Okay.
whimsical questions. Ayan. So,
Salamat.
ayan, ang unang tanong ko is what is your favorite color and what does that say about you?
My favorite color is red. So because first of all, it does suit me, the red. It represents actually my character and my red is very, very powerful color. You know, red it's also the center of, I don't know, maybe this is my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I can't come out the word. uh,
Like maybe
uh,
red represents braveness and courage. Maybe it also describes you that you're
yeah,
courageous.
as a strength,
Yeah.
powerful. The most important is actually a powerful color, powerful, represent you as a powerful person. So yes,
Yeah. So aside from beauty, do you have a talent?
you can. Well, I don't have a talent. Truthfully, I don't have a talent. When I was a kid, I was actually a dancer. I was
That's a
I was
talent, actually.
well, that's my talent. But if you're asking me now,
Yeah.
my talent, I can dance now. I have not used dancing for a while. I dance in a disco. But in terms of dancing it to cha 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 or
Yeah.
uh, trying to make it as my talent. My talent actually more over the years. It's I play. I do like this entrepreneur things. Speaker.
Mhm.
I just focus on that, of doing that things. I can sing some, but I'm not gonna sing now. And but I'm working on my talent as part of the Philippine EuroAsia because I need to have a talent. So
Yeah, because I've seen the like they've got talent portion for the Miss EuroAsia, right?
I know.
Yeah. And
That's my
and
yeah.
yeah. So between beauty and brain, what do you choose? Beauty or brain?
Brain.
Why?
Brain is one of the main part of our when if we die, the brain is still live in our um, people remember your brain and stuff, your knowledge, who you are as a person. That's how we stand as a person, is our brain. Because the reason I said that as well, it's what you thought, your brain is what you put in your brain, is that also we take actions in our what we do each day in our lives. So the brain is it's the beauty. You can have beauty for anything. You got beauty from inside out. Your beauty for your kindness. You know, your friendship. You can call all that. But the brain, you can't. Brain, it's represents your knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
your skills. Everything is in your brain if
Yeah,
you
and of
use it
course, I
well.
mean beauty. There's like there's a lot of things to enhance the beauty nowadays, right?
Yeah.
So are you an introvert or extrovert?
Ooh. um, Extrovert.
So you easily mingle with other people and you socialize a lot.
Yes, because that's part of my business. Is I network
Yeah.
with people, and I used to actually scared talking to people 10 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and but I break that boundaries and meet people who is millionaire, billionaire, who's very successful in business, and I ask questions. How did you do it? And how can I do it? If you can do it, I can too. But what is the procedure? What skills I can educate myself. So that's why I learn a lot of my skills about real estate, because I mixed the right people and the people who surrounded me around me.
Yeah, I heard about that actually. Like, if you want to be rich, you have to surround yourself with rich people as well.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right, yeah. Because again, how you can be surrounded with people lower than you, how you gonna learn. You're gonna be the same like them. Would you like to do that? Of course, it's
It's
up to
true.
you.
Yeah.
So the people only you can lift you up and learn a lot more, and add your skills. It's the people who's already done it, because
Mm-hmm. They
they
have the experience as well
yeah.
to share with you. Yeah, to share it with you. Yeah. So tell me about the three most influential people in your life and how they impacted you.
uh Three people.
Yeah, three
One,
influential people that
yeah,
gave you an impact.
one is Bob Proctor. Second, it's Napoleon Hill. Actually, number one is Napoleon Hill. Then I come along with Bob Proctor because that's the mindset. Napoleon Hill is just all about the generations, demands, and about same thing with mindset, but he's deeper. And then Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone, it's the one I learned about money, and so he's come from a drug addict person, and he's now owning lots of real estate in America. And I think his next mission is to become a president. So he told that to us because he's my mentor as well. A while ago, years ago, long ago.
Yeah, I think I've seen his video in YouTube. There's a lot of videos. I was like watching some of his videos before, and then I just stopped. Pero very interesting talaga yung life niya. And this one is, what does your morning routine look like?
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
My morning routine is okay. So before morning, before I go to bed in the evening, I this is my secret now, guys. So if you want to follow it, it works for me. I drink pineapple juice before I go to bed. Second, I also write my task in the evening before I go to bed, what I'm going to do tomorrow. So A4, I'm going to show you actually here. Even I go to travel and business, I bring my diaries. So I collected 10 of those.
Wow.
A4, and each of those is task full. This is what I do. I said I eat breakfast, I exercise. That's what's in, including who I'm going to call. I'm going to spend my kids an hour away, put them to bed. Everything is written. That's how I organize my life.
All order, in order.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my routine in the morning, it's 5 o'clock. I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. I do exercise. So I spend maybe 30 minutes exercise. Second, I obviously get changed. And even I don't go for, I work from home or I go somewhere and pick up I always dress well because it's impressive. That's also play my mindset, you see. And like a business, I feel like I'm going to work even though I work from home. Sometimes I do dress in that. The third thing is I drink, well, this is one of my thing in celery juice. I didn't know. I buy celery juice, blend them, and pure celery juice before I'm going to have my breakfast. That's my secret.
Wow. It's like is celery like antioxidant?
Antioxidants, and I did. If you remember, I told you I was suffering and stress about my business during pandemic. I was ill. They put me to medication ever in my lifetime, so I had to have a home cure. I'm acidic. Acid reflux. So I read a book from America that's quite well known actually in America. Celery juice is one of the home cure medicine that kill the acid. Pure
I see.
celery.
I feel like I'm learning actually because I've got gourd
yeah.
I've got an acid reflux as well. Same with my sister.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I didn't know
It's
about
horrible.
that.
I can't drink. I can't drink alcohol. Sometimes I suffer in the morning. Tomatoes like that. Coffee.
Bawal nga yung coffee, pero minsan you're craving for it.
Yeah. So, but the key is before you have your breakfast, because you need to have an empty stomach and leave it for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you eat your breakfast. And yeah, so that's my routine in the morning. Actually, the other one is I always brush my teeth. Even I have not my breakfast, I always brush my teeth and have a shower. So
yeah,
that's my morning routine. But and then by I hit 7, I start working in my computer and get rid of the task that I don't like to do. Then by I hit 9 o'clock, then that's my proper job now. I can then get on the rest of the my business, like dealing with clients.
Wow,
Yes.
that's great. Thanks for sharing that. And then I've learned something about celery. Ayan, di ba? And yun. So is it the same as the pineapple juice? Why you're drinking pineapple juice
No.
before you go to bed? So that's a different thing as well. There's a different
Yeah.
rationale behind it.
Pineapple juice, if you read the Wikipedia, is inflammatory
Mm.
because I suffer with also when I wake up in the morning. I had shoulder, neck when I was using a wrong pillows. Acidic as well. You had to sleep into your left side. If you sleep into your right, your esophagus doesn't like that. Then you can't breathe in the morning. That's what I was suffering at the time. So I had to sleep in my left all the time, and I also like neck and stuff. So I was talking to interviewing a person as my accountant, and she told me this actually. And because we grow pineapple in the Philippines, and we don't actually
Yeah.
realize sometimes the benefit of having it. And I said, I was telling that, oh, I got back pain. I'm so sorry, because I was kept doing that in our Zoom call meeting. I will look to me. I said, sorry, I was suffering. And I said, what you have, Valentina? I said, well, I just get every time I wake up, I just got a shoulder pain or something. I said, you know what? That's what I have. I said, I drink pineapple juice. I said, really? I said, yeah. Go and read it and research it, and I did.
So is it like it's like a pure pineapple juice, like from the fruit itself? You blender
No,
it.
Morrison's. You can get the Morrison's in a box.
So that's the thing. Okay.
Yeah,
So
just glass, not too much, because then that's also quite acidic. So just like a small tumbler glass, and then just drink that. But you don't see that in the morning from the day you start taking the pineapple. You will see probably a week the difference. Like you just like you're flying or something.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try that because I've got that as well. Like every time I wake up, I always have pain, body pain. So
Not coffee, no coffee, no tea, because that's
oh
not
my
good.
god. Yeah, I know. I always drink tea whenever I'm at work.
Oh, ako din eh. I love my
Oo.
coffee. I love my coffee, but
Yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker, but sometimes like if I'm craving for it, I drink coffee and then but I'm a tea drinker talaga. Ayun. So my last question is if you won a lottery, what you gonna do with it? Like a million pounds of lottery, what will you do with it?
I would build a lot of schools in the Philippines, free education. I would fund the whole money in the Philippines to be able to donate a lot of people who's suffering on that. I will bring fund. I will use the money to also to create a better educational there, and a food bank, and for people who can then access when needed, like like in here in the UK.
Yeah, the food
Yeah,
bank. Yeah.
exactly. So the homeless people like that. So but I don't need that. I don't need a million. If I win a lottery, I don't need it. I need to have my own money that I know I work for it. I know it's daft to say, but that's the truth. I always work when I'm creating my world. I want to become independent. That's always use that word, independency.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for time. Would you like to invite everyone to support you in your pageantry in July, I think, and your advocacies?
I would like to invite, obviously, my family. Of course, they need to be there. I don't have any family. I don't have any Filipino friends in the UK.
I'll be your Filipino friend now.
Oh, thank you. I don't have Filipino friends, but I have a friends of British that who is following me in the social media and supporting me as well. And so I'm inviting them to go and watch me, and also my sister and brother in. My sister is in Los Angeles, and then Toronto. My brother is in Toronto. I mean, not real brother, but we call a business bro, brother and sister. So they're coming and see me here live in July and travel here. So that, and I'm grateful if they can come. Otherwise, anyone who's obviously that I've never met, and please, love to meet you guys in person, and I can do my best when I can on the show, and support also to the Philippine EuroAsia and the co-candidates at the same time. So, thank you.
Yes. Sorry. Sorry, I was like, ano yun, madilim na kasi dito, di ba?
Are you Philippines?
Sorry?
Are you in Philippines?
No, I'm in UK, in London. It's night time.
Oh, right.
I just turned the lights on, like, ayan. Ayan. So, ayan, thank you so much, and I hope to meet you one day in person. So, I don't know if I can watch the EuroAsia in person. We'll see. That's in July. Which date? July
30th po. 30th.
30th. Parang busy ang July. Parang every weekend may event.
School holidays mga ganun, diba?
Yeah, kasi parang fully booked na yung July na. July 2 kasi we have like a boat party. That's the Saturday, July 2, and the following is there's a concert. The following parang sunod July 16 there's an event, and then we'll see July 30. We'll see. I'll speak with one of my maybe one of our may co-admins here in COVID Warriors Corner. Maybe we could join. So,
Okay.
hopefully, and we can meet you in person as well.
That would be lovely po.
Yeah. Maraming salamat. So where are you staying here in London at the moment? Which hotel?
I'm staying in Scion Park, Hilton Hotel in West London. So
I see.
Twickenham, near Twickenham. So
Chikahan, yeah. Layo mo pala.
Malayo po. But I was in Hyde Park on Friday because I arrived in Luton's King's Cross, stayed and then moved in here. And then we had the shoot as well in Canary Wharf yesterday. So I was piling with business and joining the rest because I've not met the rest of the candidate as well. So
yeah, I think I don't know, like is Daniela Carter from London? I'm not sure.
Essex po, baka
Essex. Then Paris the Venus Cole is Essex as well, right?
Kent?
Or no?
Kent.
Layo nyo pala.
It's like maybe an hour
Yeah.
sila sa London yata, gano'n 30 minutes.
Oo, lalayo. But anyway, I mean, even though you're like, I actually like nearly finishing a while ago. I was like, I'm just going to sing my finale song and then go. I was like, oh. Sabi ko sa isip ko, baka alas 8 yung alam ni Valentina.
Hindi pa 8?
No, it's 7 o'clock.
Not 7 po. Oh.
Yeah, but I had a Venus call because the plan is like Venus and you, and then we're gonna put you together in one stream sana. Pero yeah, but I interviewed Venus Cole, and then she was traveling earlier.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, thank you so much. Like to all the ideas, and of course the pineapple and the celery for sharing. Ayan. Thank you, and of course good luck. God bless.
Thank you po, Ate Ella.
Bye.
Thank you
Stay
po,
safe.
everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Take care. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. And guys, we're finally finishing our show tonight. And of course, I'm gonna sing a song for everyone. And I hope that you have a safe weekend. And of course, stay safe, everyone, guys. And continue support the COVID Warriors Corner. And we are actually planning our event for this year, so please do support us. This song is for you, and of course for all the session. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Mommy, for joining, and of course Panda 48157825 here in session. And this song first is for everyone. Have a good evening, guys, from London, UK.
Got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Cause I'm on my way.
Hi, Mandy.
Needed a friend, and the way
here for now. I guess I'll be with you till the evening. Yes, I'm on my way. Mighty glad to stay. So please do watch Movie Warriors Corner. Every weekend we have a show, of course, with Junior Eva, Catherine Alberto, Chevy Ela Hidalgo. And thank you so much for watching our second year anniversary last Saturday. Stuck on you, been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to go. And I'm on my way. It's so hard to see that I went with you. You ain't no rapper, I'm a like me. Yes, I'm on my way. Mighty glad to stay. So thank you for supporting Kobe Boys Corner. And to the session live, thank you so much for watching it. Sa YouTube channel, Ela Hidalgo TV. I'll be with you till the evening. 'Cause I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad to stay. Mighty glad to stay. Thank you so much, guys, and please do support all the time Kobe Boys Corner and abangan niyo po ang mga susunod naming events. And I would like to promote, of course, Sendwave. Please download Sendwave. Download Sendwave in Google app or in Apple. Ayan, if you want to send money back home, guys, this is a free to send. And sa lahat po, if you use a code Ella, you'll have additional 15 pounds sa ipapadala ninyo. So kung isi-send nyo is 100 pounds, ang mapupunta sa beneficiary ninyo is 115 pounds. Ayan. And that's just only a promo from Sendwave. So if you want to have free remittance, free lang po, free padala by Sendwave and use the promo code Ela Hidalgo. Ela lang, yun. Thank you so much. And of course, good night everyone and hope you have a lovely week ahead of you. And this is song for all of you guys.
sung true. When rain is left with gentle dew. Don't give up and don't give in, and don't forget where you have been.
You may struggle through it all. They can never see you fall. They always see you standing tall. Your strength is in your soul.
You have to risk it all and find a way. No need to waste another day.
Let them see you shine when it's your time. Keep your spirit soaring high.
Make it happen, make it shine. Leave your worries all behind. Take the spotlight, see the sun shines forever. Be the change for every day. Take the chances, no delay. Don't give